Kia ora everyone, welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen with Em and me. Today we thought we would go down the breakfast route because it is the
favourite meal of the day.
most important meal of the day. So hopefully those of you who don't eat breakfast or struggle to eat breakfast, we've got a few ideas to maybe change that trend of yours.
Motivate.
Yep, so we've got quite a lot happening today. So first up, we want to thank Special K for helping bring these Cooking in the Kitchen sessions alive. And so we thought we'd kick off with a wee Special K recipe that you can find online on the Special K website, and we'll also have it posted after we kill it in the kitchen. Okay, so first up, actually we're in the supermarket today and we were going down the cereal aisle, which is my most favourite aisle to go down. And so I thought of a little competition Em and I can have, and it's name all the Special K.
I'll go first.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to go one for one. There you go.
Original.
Macadamia nut and cashew nut.
Gluten free.
Forest berries.
I'm stuck.
High fibre is another one.
Cashew.
Yeah, that's with the macadamia nut. So, point being, guys, when you're in the supermarket, I know sometimes I get a bit hoo-ha about going to the supermarket, but go down the cereal aisle. There's lots to see down there.
There's a lot of variety too.
Yep, exactly. And lots of specials happening at the moment in and around COVID-19. Anyway, sidetrack. So we're going to make a breadless French toast.
Yeah, so the Special K is the bread.
Yes. So we've got a cup here, a cup of Special K, and we've gone for original.
Yeah.
And then you just need one.
Yeah, we forgot one thing.
Oh, what have we done? Oh, washing your hands, lucky hands onto it. Here we go. Yes, absolutely. COVID's been going for a while now, so we can't, just because we think it may not be as prevalent as it was at the start, we cannot forget, which I nearly did. Oh, lucky for us. That's why we're in the kitchen with him. Oh dear. Alright, so we're making Toastless French toast, Special K. Yeah, which is probably daunting, but hey, we're all about trying things here. So we've got our cup of Special K. Multiple our Special K. We're going to crack our egg and whisk it up with our brand new whisk that we bought last week.
In the kitchen.
Yes, how did everyone's Anzac biscuits go, by the way?
That was great.
Ours were delicious and all gone. So it's not surprising when I love it. Yeah. So we've got our egg and we're just whisking it like so.
Oh, there's milk in it too.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright, so we've whisked our egg up. We are going to add...
Yeah, milk? Do you need milk?
Yes, please. Milk. How much? One?
I think it's half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Smell it, it's amazing. Half a teaspoon. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can never get vanilla essence wrong. It's just delicious. That whips in there, and then half a cup of milk.
Yeah.
And then
I think it wasn't enough.
quarter.
Just like a dash, just a little dash.
Okay, a dash.
You don't want to get too much. Perfect.
So this is what's going to saturate our Special K. Our toast.
It'll help. Yeah, stick it together.
And guys, fun fact, all you need is a microwave for this. So potentially kitty witties, you might be able to do this alone. And then we pour it in like that.
Give it a mix. There you go, spoon.
Yep. So we get all the...
Sort of like a sweet omelette in a way. But
yeah.
cake. Sweet.
Now guys, sometimes when you open your Special K or your Sultana brand, if you just leave it in the box without putting a little clip on it, the crunchiness disappears. So maybe you tie a rubber band, or you know what, something that everyone always has in an abundant supply is a peg. So go raid the washing line for a peg to keep your Special K at its crispiness. Boom, that's it guys. How are we going for liquid?
I I think that's good. I don't think you want it too eggy. Oh, I wouldn't.
So it's not too eggy. You can kind of see the liquid just floating above the top layer, and then we're going to put this in the microwave for
2 to 3 minutes.
We'll go 2. We'll check it at 2-3 minutes. So any pops?
Should I start mine?
I think so.
So today I'm going to be making the granola that I put on my breakfast every day. So I've got all the ingredients here. We've got sultanas, raw almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, which are also called pepitas, coconut, and buckwheat kernels. So you can, and some chia seeds as well. So you can really add whatever you want. There's no real measurements to it. But first off, we have to break the nuts down. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see, but I've got a wooden chopping board here. I've got a bag and I've got a rolling pin. I'm going to put the nuts in the bag and then give it a whack. But you've got to be careful. I'm going to put a tea towel under my chopping board just to make sure
it's
sliding around and give it a bit more absorbent, shock absorbent.
So don't make this at 6 AM guys, on a Sunday when people are trying to have a sleep in.
If your mum has a food processor, you can food process it, but I think this is a funner way of doing it.
Yum! Look at all that goodness.
Okay.
So this is a batch that you will be able to use for the whole week.
Yeah, or even longer. I think mine lasts, depends on what you put in it, but mine lasts maybe nearly a month.
And could you have this as a snacky snack?
Yep. Just remember nuts and portion control.
Yeah. Never goes down with law. Working on it.
I can smell that.
I know, so I'm just going to stop and have a check.
Okay.
Oh, she was rising. Bit more, I reckon. The egg's kind of not cooked. 26 seconds.
You could probably mix it more.
Okay.
So it's not just all eggy.
Guys, also remember, if you're taking stuff out of the microwave that's a bit hot, you might need a...
True.
It's not bad.
No.
I'm going to use my fork. Just give them a wee stir. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm actually intrigued. That's kind of...
Looks cooked.
Yeah.
I'd just leave it because it was...
I think we'll just leave it. So guys, that was 1 minute 30 on high in the microwave, which was plenty.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, so we're going to let this sit. I am really intrigued actually on how that's going to taste. I'm not sure if you can see, but...
It's like a Special K omelette.
Yeah. So we'll let that sit. So sorry,
right,
you continue.
Or do you want to work it?
No, you go for it. Big noise, guys. Prepare yourself.
Take all the air out of the bag as well, so you don't pop the bag. Okay. Not an aggressive person.
So if you've had a bad week, making some granola. Oh, and the bag split. Making some granola could be right up your alley.
Okay, and a good quality bag. Okay.
Oh, it's coming down. So again, guys, if this does happen, the bag does split. Don't leave the almonds there for mum to discover. Get the bag and clean it out. So it's really like health skills, really. This segment. So it's all beat up.
Could probably beat it up a bit more, a bit less, doesn't really matter. Okay, put it all in a bowl. Okay. My nuts everywhere.
We'll get the other one later. Oh, do you want me to put baking paper?
Oh, baking paper, yeah, and preheat the oven to about 180 degrees. Alright, I'm going to add everything else now. Sultanas, pepitas.
Yeah. Coconut. And if you're not a coconut fan, you can leave it out.
I've got buckwheat kernels, but you could put oats or something else in there if you can't find that at the supermarket.
Usually in the gluten-free health section, your buckwheat.
Chia seeds, just a little bit. Add whatever you want. I don't know what else you could add. Sunflower seeds, I'm not a fan, but you can add those. Key ingredient is maple syrup. So you just pour a bit over to coat it. It's going to make a lot. We might need 2 trays.
Okay, right, can do.
And another key ingredient is cinnamon. Which that's not open.
Right, so So we're baking paper, guys, just so, again, a Laura hack, saving on dishes.
Yeah. A little bit of cinnamon, and then I'm going to get a fork and mix it. We might have to add more maple syrup, just depending how saturated it gets.
That looks great, Em.
And we'll put quantities up with a recipe.
Okay. And it honestly just fills the house with like the yummy smell.
Cinnamon and the maple.
Cool bean. So whilst you're mixing that, I'm going to put my French toast on a plate. It's still quite hot. Maybe I'll just
put it on a plate.
Yeah, and then put it on and then put my banana roll. But we might wait for the dressing for that.
Yeah.
So that's still quite hot. So that's feeling great.
I think I'll need to. Oops. Maybe add a little bit more.
You guys, this looks amazing.
Yeah, putting oats in it is another good one, just to bulk it out a little bit. But as you'll see, I have oats with my breakfast.
Yeah.
So I don't have oats.
Yeah. Okay. And then we spread it out on the trays that have our baking paper on it.
Yeah, we might need to.
Yeah. Alright. Yum.
Okay.
I can hold that.
Or we'll just maybe cook it in 2 batches, or
Yeah.
get to
Well, the coconut really makes it look good, doesn't it?
And I like the green.
Yeah. The colour scheme's great. Are you putting more in?
Put a bit more in. Okay.
Happy with that?
Every time I make it, it looks different too. Just depends. Alright. We'll do
Alright.
that later.
Yep.
And put it in the oven. So the way I tell if it's cooked is if it obviously smells like it's the nuts are cooking, and the sultanas will puff out a bit. But yeah, so I'll put it in for like 5 minutes because it can burn fast because of the maple syrup, and then we'll check it and give it a bit of a mix in about 6 minutes.
Perfect. Great. In she goes. Wait for the smell. Alright guys, so we have our Special K Toastless French toast / looks like an omelette ready to go. But we also, what Em and I do for breakfast is 2 types of birchers that we absolutely love, and I always look forward to having my bircher after training. So we thought we'd make both of them for you to have a look at, and then we'll dress them to show you how we add colour, as Kellogg's always says, to our breakfast in the morning. So,
You do yours first.
we could go same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so we have these little containers here, plastic containers, and the beauty about them is there's actually measurements on the side there. So if you don't have scales or you want to know measurements, you want to be specific, there's actually these little containers that have little screw top lids. They're super handy to have for your breakfast if you're taking snacks, anything like that. So these are great, really great little Tupperwares to have in the Tupperware drawer. That's always an absolute mess.
Yeah.
You can never find the lid or the container, but nonetheless great to have. So I use oats.
Yeah.
So I do half a cup of oats. And then like if you're maybe for the elite netballers at home, or supplements is a thing at the moment that's going around. So if you're potentially having creatine and or collagen, I would whip my collagen in here and then put my second half a cup on.
Do you need blueberries?
Yes, please. So I have about a cup of oats in here, and as you, well, I'm not sure if you can see, but it says a cup there, so I know I'm roughly on the right track. And then I add a little dash of water, just so it's not too dry, and probably so I don't use half a bottle of almond milk when we come to put in our wet ingredients. So I kind of just mix it in a bit. Why I do this as well is when the collagen powder or my supplements are in there, I like to really stir it in so you don't have to enjoy a lump of collagen by itself. Now, I start adding my colour now. I would have no idea how much blueberries that is. Probably from my tendency, I'm heavy-handed. So I've got my blues in there, so you can already see that that's looking fabulous.
Yeah.
And then we've got our almond milk here. We go for unsweetened.
Unsweetened
Vanilla, which is like, honestly, prior to being introduced to almond milk, thanks to Em, I literally would just have this with water. So it does the same thing.
Plain Jane.
Basic, beige. Does the same thing, but this adds just a bit of something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it really does. And then I kind of just pour it in.
If you can't find vanilla almond milk, you can always add a bit of the vanilla essence, but if you don't add too much, it could be overpowering.
Oh, yeah, good point. And then it really is all in the stirring. So I really make sure that I get my fork and pull it away from the sides. I try to scoop it up without getting it over the top as well. And look, if you kind of predict you're going to be a little bit more hungry in the morning, I maybe like to sprinkle a bit more oats on the top. And if I've been a little bit heavy-handed with the old almond milk, and needs
some more soaking.
So I really do get my fork in and go around the outside to make sure everybody's getting saturated by almond milk. And that's pretty good. Look at that.
Yours is colourful. Okay, should I do mine?
Yep.
So I weigh mine because I like to make sure my quantities are right. And it's not too runny because I like all my birches not too runny. But I use 50 grams of oats, which is about heaped half a cup.
Nothing like the old drop test.
Still doesn't work. Okay, anyway.
Oh, there we go, 0. And then so Em puts the scales on, then puts her container on, and then zeros it out.
Zeros it out,
Yeah. So then when you're adding your ingredients, the totals accumulate.
Yeah. So it's about a heaped half cup. Where's the lid?
I've got the lid.
And where's my next ingredient? Chia seeds.
Over here.
I put some chia seeds in it. It helps bulk it out a bit.
When you say bulk it out, Em, what does that mean?
Bulk it out so it gives it a bit more, makes you full.
Filling.
Yeah. So rather than just oats, I add 15 grams, which is maybe about a tablespoon. If you just haven't measured it.
Again, guys, if you're making it for the first time, you might use actual measuring spoons or something like that until you get confident like Em, who kind of knows her portion control. Like, it would be really interesting to actually find out how many blueberries I do put in, how many grams.
Give it a bit of a shake. I also sometimes put collagen in for some additional, but where's the almond milk? Then I put in about 180 mils of almond milk. That's why I use the scales, just to make sure that I put in enough. Whereas you could just use the side of the measuring cup or the side of your cup. And then with the chia seeds, you're going to make sure you mix it fast, otherwise you're going to have clumps, which are not enjoyable.
As in they stick together?
Yeah, they stick together.
So often I'll open the fridge and see Em's breakfast with the fork still in it in the fridge, so she leaves it in there.
You gotta be careful, otherwise sometimes it does fall out.
Yes,
Penny?
and Mum does not want to tidy that up.
No. So, push it back.
Yeah, no one wants a
Push it
surprise.
back. Okay. Sweet. Just make sure there's no like clumpy bits around the bottom.
Sweet, so if you put yours up there, Em. So look how easy this is, guys. So 2 different types of birches.
Yep. I'll see.
Different. So literally that's what it looks like in the fridge. 2 types of birches. So I've got because I'm a bigger human and I love breakfast.
Also does train a lot more than me.
No, I don't. I have a whole cup of oats in here and my blueberries and my almond milk. Whack it in there. I put a lid on. You don't. Well, you leave your fork in.
I feel like it. I don't know. Makes it thicker if I don't put a lid on it.
Yeah. Okay. I always get worried that the oats get a little bit crusty sometimes in the fridge, but hey,
sometimes I put too much.
there's no right or wrong. Em has half a cup of oats.
Yeah.
15 grams of seed
1 tablespoon.
Yep.
And then 180 mils of almond milk.
Now, if you want to be really, do you want to take a check? Take a time. If you want to be really organised, guys, these are something that you can make in advance. So Em sometimes makes 5 of these, so she's literally ready to go. And The one that she's potentially not eating the next morning, she does do what I do and sticks a lid on top. But she's
I'll put the lid on.
Yeah, and she'll line up a shelf in the fridge. It looks actually really cool, really organised, because when it's 10:30 at night, no one really wants to be making the bread yet.
Okay, it's not cooked yet, so 5 maybe longer.
So and every oven is different.
At our kitchen, it'll take 5 minutes because it's so powerful, but here
we don't have a commercial oven.
No.
Here at 62 Lighthouse. Oh guys, if you could smell it, it smells amazing. So what Em's doing is she's just
mixing it up,
fluffing it up to mix it around so like it cooks evenly.
Yeah.
Which is fabulous. So we're gonna whip that back in.
Yep, it shouldn't be too long.
Great.
I might turn it off.
So the perfect activity to do on a rainy Sunday afternoon is to get your breakfasts all ready.
Yeah.
So I reckon what we'll do is let's whip out our ones that we've had. So these go in the fridge overnight, guys.
Yeah.
And it makes them solid, and then hopefully the ones that we've made earlier will be a little bit more solid, and we'll show you how we colour our morning as per Kellogg's with dressing our brickies.
Because we do dress them differently.
Yes, we certainly do. Alright guys, so should we whip them out?
Should we do that? Come back after the break.
Okay. So we'll hit a break. Where we're going to come back, dress our breakfasts, check out our granola.
I'll tell you how long it took.
Yeah, we will confirm how long it took in a little baby oven that you may have at home. And and then we'll taste test, the favourite part of the show.
Good.
So take a wee break or whip your granola in the oven, and we'll see you back soon. Welcome back, guys. So we've washed our hands, Em got her granola out of the oven, and it looks spectacular.
It was about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. And the oven was on fan bake 220 by the looks, 200.
I turned up to 200.
200. So again, guys, when you put it in, don't go back to watching Netflix because you'll forget about it. Keep an eye on it, but it looks fabulous. All right, we're going to dress our Toastless French toast here, which, you know, I'm willing to give it a go. I'm going to do my banana trick. Good, I'm back. All right, so we're going to slice up some nani and whack them on. I never like to end it. I don't know if you're a fan of it or not. Now the banana.
I chose the greenest one.
Yeah. So
it's not bad.
We're going to just layer some banana on there. So we get protein from the egg.
Yep.
We get carbs from the
special K and banana.
Yep. So all in all, a pretty different
breakfast.
Brekkie to try. Maybe don't try this one on Mother's Day. Go for your tried and tested. It's a fat smash.
Fat smash. What else do we make?
Okay, and then guys, because everyone loves a sweet treat, we're gonna just sprinkle, steady hand. Drizzle, sorry. Don't sprinkle liquid, you drizzle. There we go. Not bad, not sure if you can see that. That is brekkie option / a cooked option.
Get a knife and fork.
Do you want to taste this down? Should we dress everything and taste test?
Okay, dress it.
Yeah. Okay, man. Alright, you go, you dress your bircher.
Are you going to dress it in a bowl or in this?
Nah, in mine. So guys, usually both Em and I are on the run, and you're never too old to have a lunchbox. So I literally in the morning will grab my brekkie out, shove him in, grab my kiwi fruit, put him in, probably grab a yogi, and then pretty much I'm out the door. So why we have this as containers, so literally you've got your breakfast and we dress our breakfasts in this, and then we bon appetit.
Yeah.
But today we can have them at home.
My absolute favourite thing is dressing my bircher at work and having coffee with it.
Long black.
Long black, yep. Now we can't do that, but soon we'll be able to do it again. So I put frozen, I like my blueberries frozen.
Yeah. I went through a phase like that, but
so
that's why I put mine in soakage overnight because the blueberries defrost and they're much tastier than cracking into it frozen, but whatever. So guys, I eat my kiwi fruit with the skin on because my mum told me back in the day where the nutrients of fruit and veg is always right under the skin, so I eat the carrots with the skin on as well. So I just eat this fella as is. You know, in the supermarket sometimes when fresh fruit is kind of selected, people have probably like handled it. So always give it a rinse. I just give it a rinse. Then I just cut the ends off. And then I literally just go half again, and then I slice them up. Now, usually I try and make all of it, make my breakfast, but sometimes I'll eat just the whole slice whilst I'm going. Sometimes saves with the overcrowding. Whip my lid off. So guys, this is how we colour our mornings as per Kellogg's.
Blueberries, and then I do maybe 2 spoonfuls of the granola on the top.
Look at that. So you've got the great colour brought by the almond milk, the oats and the blueberries in there, and then you've got the green of the kiwi fruit, which always looks fabulous.
That's mine.
Oh, Em's looks great. Okay, and I'm a dairy lover. I love my yogurt. My diet is a lot of dairy. And then I will just add my yogurt on top, like so. Any type of yogurt, I'm pretty brand loyal. Oh yeah.
Perfect. Adding yogurt's good to add protein to your breakfast too, keep you fuller for longer, but I don't add yogurt, I'll have a morning tea snack.
Yeah, so literally, big yeti, me. I have my cup of oats and my yogurt, and that will definitely carry me through to lunch.
Turn my fork out.
But I do,
fork still
yeah, in. Still in. But I do love a good cup of tea, so I'll probably put the kettle on soon.
Yeah.
Cool beans. I reckon. Yeah. Em has a special spoon.
See how small it is? Lasts longer. The food lasts longer with a small spoon.
How to eat slower.
Yep. And just lasts longer.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Netballers in particular, we're renowned for the dine and dash. Enjoy your meal, guys. Enjoy your food. So making yourself eat slow, or actually a fun fact that I've started to try and do with dinner instead of I kind of eat a bit, and then did you notice I did that last night? And I got my knife and fork down. I do try to distract myself with the remote. Yeah, I do. It's just so great. Okay, so Em, I've actually never tasted your breakfast before.
Oh, I feel like it's a bit runny too, but anyway.
But breakfast is always great. Okay, shall we start with cold or hot?
This one.
Okay, we might need a fork.
Knife?
And a knife.
Yep. Yeah, one knife, 2 forks.
Okay, great. Okay.
It's just about using the whole cutlery.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Okay.
This will be an interesting one.
Now he's been sitting probably for a wee bit too long, guys, but this is gonna
We've
be.
also thought of an alternative way.
Yeah, great.
100%.
This is a bit romantic. Here you go.
Gosh. Okay.
It needs to be hot, okay? Best straight out of the microwave. You're a
It's
cold.
not bad.
Yeah, you're a cold breakfast person though. It's gonna be hard to.
I'm not.
What
not
was
the egg for breakfast sort of.
I like the almond.
It is.
It's chewy. No, but I like it much.
I think the toppings definitely are required.
And it needs to be piping hot, guys.
Yeah.
So don't be scared to get it out of the microwave, whip it out of the bowl, and tuck into it. Not bad. I love Special K, so I feel like hot it would be nice. What were you saying about the alternative?
The alternative that Megan Kellogg has just told us we could is an idea is the egg mix, and then if you do eat toast, you could coat the toast in the egg mix, and then put smash up some Special K and put it in the egg mix, so it's like a little bit of crunch on top. Yeah. And then you can cook it in the oven or the fry pan. So
that's
just normal, but that is
it's
bad.
Different.
Not bad.
It's different.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, what we always say: try before you buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you can taste mine.
It's very full.
Yeah. Well, it's
Laura something.
It's a Yeti size.
It's so heavy.
So guys, if I'm at work, I might shove it in place it delicately and dress it beautifully in a bowl. But if I'm on the run, if I'm,
it's gotta be, okay, good everything.
Yeah. You might mix it all up. Em's very delicate. It's probably really
not aggressive.
It's probably quite old for you. Oh, you didn't use your spoon.
I know.
Oh, I get that.
You use my spoon.
Okay, see, like I'm a mixer-upper. The frozen blueberries could be a make or break for me.
Well.
Oh, I've got an old great.
Crunch.
I like the buckwheat.
I like the yogurt. I'm not a big yogurt eater.
See, this is my kind of brekkie, that's why I reckon I like it. I'm in a fat sultana now.
I get kiwi.
Okay. Well, seriously, if you are not a breakfast person, how long did that take?
To mix together, 5 minutes, cook 15, but you can do other things while it's cooking.
Make your granola on a Sunday. This is amazing. Obviously bias in here, that's incredible. Give this a whirl for something different. But breakfast is the most important meal of the day. We can't stress it enough. If you don't like eating it first thing when you get up, do a bit of activity.
Yeah, I'm like that.
And then have breakfast. But our challenge to you is don't continue to skip breakfast. Try one of these quick and easy portable breakfasts that you can make on a Sunday night for the whole week and you're set.
We're naughty. I always take my breakfast. I don't hardly eat breakfast out. I'll take it to wherever I'm going. But yeah.
9 times out of 10 I'm on the run also, so I take my handy lunchbox and away I go. Well guys, that's it for today. And as you know, I'm still learning it, but see you later. It's time to say goodbye. In order, I'm leaving. I really got to fly.